Okay, talking about Team Cup. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So 1 Success Club point equals a point for the team. Any rank advancement for a coach or their personally sponsored coach is 3 points. So here's what ended up happening with my team last year. I had somebody on my team hit Emerald, and because I was on the team and she was on the team, she hit Emerald. It got us 3 points, and because I was her PS coach, 3 more points for our team. So that was 6 points for that one rank advancement. Okay. So Emily, if you hit it, Brianna, if you hit it, sorry, Mariah, you won't count because you've hit Emerald before. And then if Katie hits it, so like if all 3 of you hit Emerald next month in the month of February, that's 3 points. Okay. And then it's 3 more points for each of you for me. So that's 6 points each. That's whatever, 18 points. Yeah, for the team. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then register for Summit by that date. And are we all registered? Emily, did you ever register for Summit? I know you said you're probably not going now, but
I don't think I ever did, no.
you didn't. Okay. So if Bree, Mariah, myself, and Katie are all registered for Summit, that's another 8 points for the team. Okay, does that make sense? So it's just working together. Basically, it mostly goes by Success Club points and then rank advancement, which if you're trying to get to Emerald, you're selling challenge packs. So you're going to get Success Club points plus the Emerald advancement plus my being your coach helps out too. You know what I mean? So it's like we're pretty much double dipping no matter what we do. Okay. If Mariah hits Diamond, same thing, rank advancement, I rank advance, whatever. And I know, Emily, you have a rank advancement goal of Diamond by the end of the month, next month. Mm-hmm. So nobody hold off on hitting Emerald. Like if you are going to hit it this month, hit it. Like that's okay. All right. Like I don't want anybody being like, oh no, but Team Cup is next month. Don't hold out. Just do whatever you're going to do this month and we'll worry about next month. Okay. So then it says a maximum of 40 cup points can be earned per team member for a total of 200 cup points. However, the 40-point cup limit will not apply during tie-breaking purposes. So like if there's multiple teams with the same, or like the 2 top teams have the same number of points because somebody was cut off at 40, like if that person had like 45, then they'll win. Does that make sense? Okay, so rewards. Tier 1, qualify for Success Club during the Team Cup period. We would either win 10, or we would win a 10 rounds t-shirt or tank top. Okay, if all 5 of us qualify for Success Club 5 during Team Cup, we get a Team Beachbody gym bag. Each of us does. Okay. Be the top Star Diamond team or top Diamond and below team in the US, UK, or Canada with the most cup points earned during Team Cup Challenge. All 5 of us hitting Success Club 5 and this is the top regional team reward, and that is a fitness bar. So like if we are the top team in the US, because we are in the US, then we would get that. Like we would get the bar. Okay. Even if we're not the number 1 team in all of Beachbody, because then they get freaking Team Cup champion reward. You ready for this? Be the team with the most cup points earned during the Team Cup Challenge, and all 5 team members qualify for Success Club 5. A trip to Beachbody headquarters in LA, team name and team member names engraved on the Team Cup trophy, and on-stage recognition at Summit. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, so if all of you guys are up for the challenge, basically it's you saying, I'm going to bust my ass to hit Success Club 5 next month if you're going to agree to do the Team Cup. Okay? So we have time to think about it, especially since if Katie says, yes, I'm down, then we have to wait until after she signs up as a coach to register our team. So we'll be registering at the very end of the month. Okay. And honestly, guys, I don't care how many points we get. I just want to work together as a team and get as many Success Club points as we can and just build our teams and try to rank advance. You know what I mean? Like, I don't expect us to be the top team in the US. You know what I mean? It's for fun and it's for pushing each other. Okay. And I think it'll be a really good way to start the year if we can all push each other and like have a successful month. Okay. Okay. The other thing is talking about coaching. There was a coach on Danielle's team, Danielle being my coach, who hosted a call on Monday night for all of the diamonds on the team. She changed the way that she's been promoting pretty much and the way she's been inviting. And she's inviting people to the coaching opportunity first. Like, that's what she's leading with every time. Because if they say no, then she can go into, okay, maybe the boot camp would be a good fit for you, right? Whereas if they say no to the boot camp, then you can't say, okay, do you want to coach? You know what I mean? You can't backtrack, but you can go the other way, right? So always starting with the coaching opportunity. And I'm going to send you guys this video. I don't want anybody to get overwhelmed by it, but she has a lot of great ideas and her scripts are really freaking awesome. So there's the video and she has a PDF that goes along with it that has everything written out. So I'm going to send that to you guys. Okay. But I wanted to tell you about it before I like threw it in the feed and just said, hey, watch this video. But it's really, really good. Just don't get overwhelmed by it. Just take what you want from it and run with it. So the other thing, having a market plan. Okay. This is huge. And with the way that we are running the challenge groups this year, having them start the first of every month, it's going to be a new theme. But did you see the way that like the new theme started on the first, but like the day one of the challenge kind of started on the 6th? Did you guys notice that in the post? Okay. So yes. That's how it's going to be every month. So it's really going to start the first Monday of every month, but the new theme is going to start on the 1st. So trying to get people in by the 1st, that gives them a couple of days to kind of get familiar with the group before the official start of the challenge. Does that make sense to you guys? So here's my deal. I want to do coach sneak peeks regularly again. Okay. If you guys are up for it, we can do one this month and we can do it the week of the 20th. So not next week, not starting next Monday, but the Monday after. Okay. And here's the deal. The way that we should be, I don't know if any of you guys are looking at a calendar, but the way that we should be promoting is to be promoting the sneak peek basically from Monday next week until the sneak peek happens. So like 1 week of sneak peek promotion. Lots of coaching posts, talking about it on our stories, all the fun stuff. And then talking about our boot camps all the other 3 weeks. Okay? So like if we do the sneak peek starting the 20th, then starting the 20th, you're back to talking about the boot camp, because people who want to be in the sneak peek, they're already in it. Okay? And then you go right back to talking about the boot camp, and you're talking about that up until the end of the month. And then for the first couple of weeks of the month, you're still promoting the boot camp, especially in that very first week. So like January started on a Wednesday, right? So that Wednesday through Sunday, you still have plenty of time to get people in the group before the official start of the group, right? But even if they started during that first week, it doesn't matter. People can start whenever they want. So this way we have way more time to promote the boot camp. And then just that 1 week every month, we're going to talk more about coaching. Okay. Doesn't mean you can't have a coaching post outside of that, but that's when you're really going to stress coaching, right? In your posts and in your stories and stuff. And then what I went through and did with that in mind is I just put with pencil, right? Because it's very just like tentative. I just put different ideas of like what I could be posting each day. So like today, my idea was a payday post. But I chickened out, to be completely honest. I need to think about my wording, and I'll do it next week, because whatever we earn comes into the bank account the next week, right? So what I earned this week, it was like one of my higher checks that I've gotten in a long time. And I even like recorded an Instagram story and then deleted it. But I'll do it next week. Like I'll have time to write out a post and really give it thought of how I want to word it. And I'll post it next week when it actually hits my bank account. Okay. So anyway, so I just wrote stuff down next week. TGIF is my theme. So just like the fun weekend that I have ahead, like I'm going to talk about, you know, the things that we're doing, like going to Boston for the weekend, how it's going to be our first long road trip with her, blah, blah, blah. But just like a life post, right? And then on Saturday, we're going to be at Super Saturday. So it's going to be a team post, right? Like about how close we are as a team. And then Sunday I have meal prep / like prepping for the week. And then a motivational Monday post on Monday, blah, blah, blah. Plus, if I wait to do my payday post until Thursday next week, then we're just 4 days out from the sneak peek, and I can do a call out with it, right? Like I can talk about my income, and then I can say, you know, if you want to learn more about what I'm doing as a coach and how I'm earning this income to help my family, here's a sneak peek that's going to start on Monday, right? So anyway, so I just have stuff written down, just like little things in pencil to keep my mind, like if I'm like, oh shoot, what should I post today? Well, I already wrote down in my calendar what I think would work for my business to post today. So I'm going to refer to that. Right. So at the start of every month, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to go through and my calendar and just mark a little something, just an idea. Hey babe, do you mind coming to take her? Okay. So there's that. And sticking with your market plan. The other thing is my idea for hitting Success Club. What my goal is to hit Success Club 5 before the sneak peek happens every month. Because then I can focus on the sneak peek and focus on getting coaches in more than I'm focusing on just selling a challenge pack. Does that make sense? Getting coaches signed up, getting them started. And that's going to be where my focus is that last week of the month. Well, that doesn't really make sense, does it? Because that last week of the month you want to, so here's the deal. We haven't set any, hold on. Let me see what I had. We haven't set dates for the sneaks yet. Okay. So that's just this month. So in February, okay. Yeah. So every other week I put the sneak to be, or every other month I put the sneak to be on the second Monday of the month. So then if you have somebody sign up during the sneak peek, you have that week in between where you can focus more on getting them started, talking to them more, and then you're back to inviting the week after that. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So say you have 3 people sign up during the sneak peek, you're going to want more time to talk to them. You're going to want more time to like maybe jump on a one-on-one call with them, or just be chit-chatting back and forth about getting them started and how things work and answering their questions. And so if, say in February, our sneak peek is from the 10th to the 14th, you have from the 17th to the 21st, and then you're back to really promoting the group before the March group starts. Make sense? I mean, it doesn't mean you don't post that week because you're focusing on something else, but just like you're not in people's inboxes as much. Yeah. You're just talking to your new coaches more. So anyway, this month it wouldn't work out that way because we would have to start it on Monday. And no, I don't think anybody's ready for that. And so just next month it'll start falling that way. So do you guys have a pen and paper? Do you want to write these down so you can get them in your calendar after? Okay, so February I have February 10th. March 9th. April 13th. May 11th. June 8th. Okay, July is a little different because if we were to start it on July 13th, it would be the week we were at Summit. So I'm thinking we start at the 20th, which is when we get back from Summit, because that whole week while we're there, it's super easy to share what we're doing and say, if you want to learn more, if you want to be here next year, sneak peek starting Monday. Okay, so we come back Sunday and then we start the sneak on Monday. The thing is, we're going to have to plan ahead and probably just before we even leave for Summit, have everything scheduled to start on Monday so that we're not frantically worrying about that come Sunday. Okay. August 10th, September 14th, October 12th, November 9th, December 14th. Okay. All right, are you guys happy with that? Okay. So I have kind of two assignments for you guys. Okay. One is to go through for the rest of January and kind of plan, give yourself an idea of what your posts are going to be each day. Okay. Even if it's something as plain as, like I just said, TGIF tomorrow, right? And then it says fun weekend ahead. So it doesn't say like, oh, I'm going to talk about this, this, and this, and this. It just kind of gives me an idea of what I'm going to do, right? And let's see, like on Wednesday, I have Wednesday the 15th, a team shout out. So I'm just going to pick somebody on the team to shout out to show that we're supporting each other all the time. And that, like, this doesn't have to just go for your posts. Like, it can go for your stories too, right? So you're going to pick somebody on the team. I'm going to shout them out. It'd be cool if, like, we all shouted somebody out that day so that we could, like, share each other's posts, you know what I mean? Or, like, share each other's stories or whatever it may be. Because that's kind of when I'm going to start to really talk about the sneak peek happening Monday, the 20th, right? So team shout out on Wednesday. Throwback to my first year as a coach, I have on the 16th. And what I was going to do as a throwback is say, like, the difference being like kind of in my income, but also like my first year as a coach, looking back, thinking, like, seeing everybody go on these trips, seeing everybody have this recognition, and now I'm going on the trips and I'm being recognized and I'm going to be able to walk across the stage at Summit and all this stuff, you know, but saying, like, the difference. And then Friday I have a challenger recognition post. And then the 19th I just put sneak peek call out. So it's just like the last chance kind of call out for the sneak peek. But like I said, it doesn't have to be super specific. Just, like, write down ideas, because if you're not doing this, then you're going to end up like me, posting about your kid every other day and not posting about anything else.
Nothing wrong with that.
I know. But it's also because, like, I hate it because I literally, like, look like this all of the time. And it's like, I'm not going to go and, like, try to take a nice Instagram post picture when I just, like, have my hair up in a bun and I'm in my PJs all day long.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Anybody have anything they want to say? Suggestions, questions, any questions about Team Cup or anything like that?
So you all have done 80-day obsession. This is my first time. I love it. It's awesome. It's only 4 days and it's life changing. So I'm excited to do this.
Yeah, I love it. Are any of you guys doing timed nutrition with it?
I'm not.
Kind of trying.
Okay. I like that giggle at the end. Honestly, with me, like, the amount of food that I have to eat on this plan, like, I still have a whole freaking meal to eat, you guys, and I'm full. Like, I am so full. But the only way that I can even come close to finishing my containers is if I follow the time nutrition and put the containers that are supposed to be together, because if I don't, I end the day and I'm like, oh, I think I did pretty well. And then I go back and I look and I'm like, shit, I have like 3 yellows and a red and 2 greens. Like, it's so bad. So
That's the hard part.
helps me get everything, like, all my containers in, rather than ending the night with, like, so much of, like, the same container left to eat. Oh, like, I legit still have a red, a green, a yellow, and a purple to eat. Right.
I still have like 4 greens right now. I'm like, I'm gonna make
eat a salad.
4 greens of spinach in it. I don't know.
Yeah, right. That's funny. Oh, man. Okay, yes, I love 80-Day Obsession. It is honestly probably my favorite program I've ever done. I always wanted to do it again, but it was like I could never find a 13-week period of time where I where I knew that I could do it. And then, like last time when I did it, I was 100%, like I stuck to my nutrition. I'll say 99%. Okay. I stuck to my nutrition 99%, meaning like there might've been a day I missed an orange or a green or something, but like I didn't eat any junk the whole time. I didn't drink any alcohol the whole time. I'm not doing that again. No way. But, because I mean, while we're doing this program, I have 3 trips.
Yeah. There's a lot to do.
Not even possible. So I'm going to do my best with the nutrition part, but no missed workouts. Like you can't miss a workout because you can't make it up the next day. You can't do 2 hours of exercise the next day, you know?
No.
And I don't have a spare day because I teach my turbo kick class on Mondays. So like, it's not even like I have that Sunday where it's supposed to be rest day and I can just make it up. Like I don't have
No. They're killer workouts. They're awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, yes, I'm super excited about doing it again too. And I know I said the same thing. Like last week I did a little obsessed and I was like, God, it was like the second workout. And I'm like, oh my God, John, I remember why I love this program so much. Like, it's just awesome. It's great. I feel like the group is going really well. I feel like we have a lot of people posting in there.
Yes. In both. Yeah.
Yeah. They actually are both pretty active. And I really struggled to remember to post in the bod squad. I took pictures of all my food today. Yeah, I remembered. So I plan on posting in both groups all my food. And when I post my food in the bod squad, I'll post my selfie and my stats in there. I already posted it in the other group, but yeah, I mean, just keep posting, you guys, because it's like when we're consistent about posting in the groups, I feel like there's enough of us coaches and then a few other people who are that are like active enough in there that it like gets other people to be too. Like there's like stuff's popping up in their notifications all day long and they're like, oh shit, I should probably post my sweaty selfie too. So don't let it die down. Like this is our year, guys. Oh, where are we? Anybody know how much time we have left? Has it popped up yet? No. Okay. We have at least 10 minutes left. Okay. Give me 5 more minutes of your time. Okay. Because I wanted to show you guys this too. I'm going to have to share my screen, but let me find the thing that I'm looking for first.
Where's your passy?
Okay. So this is the Road to Elite tracker. Okay. So ideally what I'd like to see us do as a team is like the first team call that we do each month. I want to go over this and like write down what we got for points the month prior. So like our first team call in February, we'll talk about how many points as a team we got in January and kind of see where we need to work. Does that make sense? Uh-oh. Did I lose you guys?
You are breaking up.
Okay. I feel like it's every time I share my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. I just got my 10-minute warning. Okay. So what I said, was it understandable or no? Do I need to repeat myself? It wasn't.
Not really. I only got bits and pieces.
So it is a tracker. What I was going to show you guys is a tracker called the Road to Elite. So it's like every month tracking what we're doing as a team that's going to help us get to Elite by the end of the year. What I'd like to see us do is go over the tracker the first team call of each month, like just the first 5 minutes of the team call each month, and just say, this is where we're at with Elite points. This is where we need to put more focus so that the team ends at Elite, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So basically, here, let me see if I can. So category 1, personally sponsored coaches who are hitting Success Club. So basically, if all 3 of you were to hit Success Club this month and I also hit it, or for each person on my team who hit Success Club, it's 1 point. But if I also hit Success Club, it doubles it. So if all 3 of you hit it, but I don't, it's 3 points. If I hit it, that's 6 points. Okay? The second category is all on me. That's all on me. You guys can't help with that. The third category is PS coaches, new PS coaches with 1 Success Club point or more. So that's like the first month that they join or the month after. So if Katie signs up on the 26th, she has December and January and February to come up with her first Success Club point. Just 1. She doesn't have to hit Success Club. She just has to come up with 1 point to get an elite point for the team. Does that make sense? Which means I got to be adding more coaches and they got to be hitting the ground running in their first month or 2. So last year I had like 5 points in that category. I had 5 coaches sign up with me last year who had a Success Club point in their first month. Okay. Here's the other thing. Mariah, you signed up last year in March.
Yep.
March of 19. Bree, when did you sign up as a coach?
Been a couple years, I think.
Okay. So you no longer count towards this.
No, I signed up after we did our first round of 80-Day Obsession when it first launched.
Okay. So how it works with the elite system, because they always want you adding new coaches, is that the coaches who count towards elite are the coaches you sign up in that year or the year previous. So now that we're in 2020, it has to be only coaches who signed up in 2019 and in 2020. Anybody I signed up before that, they don't help towards elite points anymore, unless like if Bree advances to 1-star diamond, then actually Diamond 2 this year, they changed it. So this year, any of you guys who advance to Diamond gives the team 25 points towards elite, which is huge. Like that's a huge jump. 25 points when we're talking elite points is huge. Like Danielle, I would have to ask her where she finished the year for elite points. Probably in like the 300 or 400s. As far as points go. So like if all 3 of you plus Katie plus John all hit Diamond this year, that's 100 points right there. You know, so like that's a huge jump. And Danielle was the number 80. Danielle had the number 80 team in the whole system this year. So that's a huge jump for hitting Diamond. So if you hit Diamond, so Emily, say you hit Diamond and then you hit 1-star, that's 50 points. Because for each of those advancements, it's another 25. So anyway, it's just one of the things that I think I kind of let fall on the back burners for so long last year that by the time I was like, okay, we really need to hit elite, like it was too late. You know what I mean? Like we have to focus on these numbers from the beginning. So the other thing is, I have to have 2 new people advance to Diamond, which we have to be a 5-star Diamond team. And currently we have no stars because John's not there. And the star that I had is no longer coaching. So we need 5 people to rank advance to Diamond, including myself and John, because I can get him to Diamond. I can open my second business center and I can count as one of my own diamonds. Does that make sense to you guys? Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, basically that's it. We need to hold it for 6 weeks. We have to hold that 5-star for 6 weeks sometime in the year. So I think November 22nd was the last day this year that people could rank advance and hold and like have it held for 6 weeks in time for the new year. Does that make sense? So I don't know what the date would be. I'll have to check what the date would be for this year. But definitely the goal is to end this year elite. And what that means is just, geez, babe, more recognition for the team, getting new people on it, you know, being able to say like, I'm a part of an elite team, or I'm one of the 5 diamonds on this elite team. Like it's huge it helped me a lot when people started joining my team more when I started saying like I was part of an elite team. When I started saying like I was one of the 5 reasons why our team hit elite, you know?
Yeah.
It just kind of gives you more credibility. It gives the team more credibility. And when people are like, because there are so many coaches out there now, like the chances are somebody else has invited the person you're inviting. But what you have to do is make sure that you're giving them a reason to want to join you over somebody else, whether it's your personality or your knowledge of the business or whatever it may be. Maybe you just click better. But like there are 2 people that I'm currently watching rock this business who I had invited to coaching, who, well, one of them signed up with her college roommate or something like that. So like, I can't be mad about that. And then another girl, she, like, I was talking to her and she was like, no, it's just not the right fit for me. Is now not a good time, like all the time. And then I kind of was like, okay, I feel like I've been bugging this girl. And then it was like a 4-month stretch that I didn't reach out to her. And she signed up as a coach, which is why follow-ups are so freaking important. I was like, every time I see one of her posts, I kick myself in the ass because I swear, like, I don't know where she's at rank-wise or, like, how she's doing, but she acts like she's a rock star coach, and that's, like, super attractive to the people watching her. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, I failed us. So, always follow up, guys. Always just don't ever give up on people. You never know. You really never know. Okay, that's all I have for tonight. We will make sure that on the first call of February, we go over the elite tracker and see where we're at point-wise. Obviously, my goal is to hit Success Club every month this year. Of course, if you hit Success Club, that you guys all know the prizes. Did I talk about this last week? You guys know the prizes for Success Club? No. So if you hit 1 month, it's like a t-shirt. And then if you hit 3 months of Success Club, it's like a Snuggie, I think. I don't remember what the 6th month is, but like it used to be like, oh, this month if you hit Success Club, you get a t-shirt or a hat or whatever. But next year, or like last year was the first year they did it. It's like, okay, so if you hit it 1 month in the year, no matter what month it is, you get the t-shirt. If you hit it 3 months, no matter what 3 months, like it could be January, June, and July. You've hit it 3 months, it's actually a puzzle. You get a Beachbody puzzle. And then if you hit it 6 months, you get the Snuggie. It's a Shakeology Snuggie. So, but it goes up and up and up. So even if you miss 1 month, you already know, like, you're not getting that 12-month prize, right?
Okay.
But
got it.
So as your months add up, you get bigger and bigger prizes. So maybe some people at the end of March are going to get that puzzle or are going to get that t-shirt for hitting 3 months or the puzzle for hitting 3 months, right? But some people might get that puzzle in December because it's only their 3rd month hitting it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's how it works now, which I think is pretty cool because it gives kind of an incentive to try to hit it every single month.
Cool.
All right, we've got less than a minute, so I'll let you guys go. But yeah, let's all try to hit Success Club this month, and then definitely I'm going to talk to Katie, and I will send you guys the video from Jessica in that thread. But I'll also mention to Katie about Team Cup, and if we're all in, I mean, any of you, if you're not in, just message me and let me know. But if we're all in, I think that we can rock it as a team for sure. All right,
awesome.
guys. Have a lovely evening. Oh, the other thing is, can we do team call on Tuesday next week instead of Wednesday?
I'm free.
Okay, cool. I'm going to be honest with you guys. My mom's having a sex toy party on Wednesday, so I'm going to go to that.
Much more important.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you about it.
Fun. That's awesome.